What's up, guys? Welcome to Moki's Scatterbrain podcast. This is a little different. I'm doing it in my room and I'm trying out this green screen, which is not going to be nothing in video because I don't know how to edit these. But I'm just testing to see what it looks like, and obviously not good, at least with the forward-facing camera. So I'm going to have to work it. And it's so hard to do as a one-man army, and that's what I am. I don't have no one helps me with my videos, no one helps me with my content, no one helps me with my edits, no one helps me with like none of it. This is literally a grassroots thing with me, right? I just do it all myself and I learn as I go. I don't really learn much, and when I ask for help, it doesn't come. So just don't mind it, but I kind of like it, and like it's kind of cool. Like it's like blending with walls, which is crazy. But you're gonna see shit behind me. Like here's Leche. There's where Leche stays in my room. There's my find the finger, bitch, go back, hoe, period. That's my pride. Can I go up and down or not, period? It's my pride plaque that is a Yellow Pages cover of Louisville, and I need to close my window. Fuck. Period. I forgot that I opened it. I was letting my room breathe for a second. Then here, the fuck is that? Oh, duh. It looked like hanging lights, but that is a light fixture that my mom got me for Christmas. Go back this way, period. That is a picture of me and my brother. Period. That is my OTV. Oh my god, I used to be so good at this. That is my OTV. Still works, still fine, but I got a new one off camera this way. Got a new TV for Christmas. That was Christmas. I got a new TV for Christmas, so that one I just need help getting off my wall because I already gifted it to my papa because he needs one for his upstairs. So I'm like, bruh, just take this one. But I can't get it down. I have the tools and things, but I'm a man, but a gay man, you know what I'm saying? So like, and the people who were supposed to help me, shit happens, and so it's still there since Christmas. Bada boom, bada bing. Anyway, I'm not sure what the fuck I feel like talking about today. I actually pushed off this episode, not pushed it off on purpose, just procrastinated because I had all night to record, and instead I'm doing it day of, which is Wednesday, and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. This was supposed to be aired at 5, so, but period, we're still getting it today, so that's okay. But I don't know, you know, there's been a lot going on, and bitch, I say that like every week, and how fucking many times am I going to say it, but I guess as many times as I want. So like there's changes coming at my job, which is nice. I'm personally a little excited to see where that's going to go, because after dealing with almost a year now of just chaos and bullshit, I have finally started talking to others that come into my store to help. Obviously, like I'm not really reaching out to them, but when they come in to help and they happen to be other managers and I just talk about myself and they see how I carry myself and how I work, conversations start to happen. So that's very exciting. It's very exciting because when I started, someone who has known me for years in the workplace only always told me that they see me running laps around my bosses, meaning I meant to go far because I'm cut out for it. I just have that personality. I have top tier customer service personality. I do. And people love being around me because it's just the energy I give off. Like, I'm made for it. That's why I try to be independent, do it for myself instead of doing it for other people, other companies, paying other people when I could be getting paid myself. Does that make sense? So it's good. It's cool. So it's funny that being told that for so long and then finally seeing the thing start to like roll and take place, maybe so. It's kind of cool if like that reality's coming true because I make it happen, right? So it's very foretelling. Is that even a word? I don't know, but I'm gonna fucking say it because it sounded nice and sexy. It's very foretelling of like how I need to do the rest of the shit in my life like that. Because period. Because motherfucking period. Let's get to it. Patience is a virtue, yes. But bitch, I've been ready. And it's coming to the point, like, you know what? If people can see the good I do and the backs that I break and still just be like, nah, we ain't gonna help you. Let me do it myself then. Oh, you a manager? Hey, catch his tea. This is what goes on here. This is what I have to offer. This is what I'm not getting. What can we do? Talk to someone. And I never even tell them to talk to anyone. 2 people who have come in this past week to help out our store have told me, I'm saying something for you, without me saying, hey, won't you say something for me? They just be like, I'm gonna talk for you. And I think it has begun to happen, I think. Just because I notice how higher managers are talking to me now. It's like, ooh, catch that tea. So that's been very nice and exciting. But chaotic still, nonetheless, because isn't life and work always chaotic? And one thing I really noticed is I'm getting back into my slumber, and I don't like that. And I noticed that this is a pattern. The wheels are moving, so just stay tucked in. But I noticed this as a pattern because I will have a window. I will have a window of like conquering fucking life, where I will just conquer and conquer, whether it's I'm fucking doing all my content on every single one of my off days, and also I'm going on dates and I'm hanging out with friends, and I'm taking care of house life, and I'm managing family, and I'm doing all these things and work, and I'm just like boom, 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 and I kill it. And I'll do that for a little bit, and I'm staying like on top of my text and responding to people. It's just like the most minutest things. Like I'm doing it all. But then my battery runs dry. And I'm tired, and I don't want to talk to no one, and I fall behind on the content. And I do good just to do like my daily house chores to keep it together. And I do good just to push through at work. And I don't like it. And that's why I personally feel good about recording right now, because I knew I had to get it done, but I didn't scramble around, and I didn't, get all, already always scattered brain, but didn't get all scattered about it and rush and be like, okay, what the fuck can I do? What am I going to do? Oh my God. I didn't stress about it. It's just like, listen, I was literally in bed chilling right now, and I'm like, okay, now's a good time to go to sleep. I was actually going to take a bath, and I was like, the sun's out. I need to do the episode. It's beautiful. I'm using natural light for this one. There's no lights on. So like I'm just sitting in front of my window, getting the natural light hitting, and doing this. Why the fuck not? This shirt is about to piss me off around the neck. Wear my Goosebumps shirt. Shout out to my mama for getting this for me, because bitch, I am a fucking Goosebumps fanatic, bitch, period. If y'all seen my collection video about them, then you know my story. And I rep these motherfuckers since the 90s, baby. Since the 90s. Goosebumps and Pokemon, period. Way off topic. But it's different and it makes me feel good. Because even though I'm a little drained and whatever, I still felt like, you know what? There's enough energy in me. I want to use that to do this. Let me take my time, get my ring light here, which is off, but it has the camera stand. So I got my ring light here, got my blinds open, put the back thing on, got dressed, because let me tell you, I'm bare naked. And I was like, let's do this. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah. And it feels good because though I have been drained and all those things, it's nice that I found that strength in me to be like, there's some energy there. Let's get this done. And we did. And that's nice. It's a very good feeling. I need to tell myself that. I need to remind myself that. But still, it's very just saddening that I can get these windows of pushing through. And then within an instant, it's like, I don't want to do shit for a fortnight. And that's a long time. So, and I don't want to say like I haven't been busy, because I mean, I'm still busy, but it's more of like a mental kind of thing and physical, because I feel it in my body too, where I'm just like, shut off. Shut off. My dear sweet friend Cassie, who I call out like every fucking video, she has been snapping me, and it has been over a week. So like, I'm obviously recording on the phone, but if I were to pull up my phone and show you her snap, it would say 1 week ago from Cassie. Still not checked. Still not checked. So like, I really have those spurts of like, when I dry up and need to recharge, I dry up and need to recharge. And I think there's a lot of things that go into it. I mean, age, you know, I'm definitely not that 17, 18-year-old spunky person anymore, but as people like to say, I'm still young, which is true. I'm young, but I'm older, you know? So, and the brain injury. The brain injury. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I don't care how tired people are of hearing it. It is a thing. Because first of all, any kind of ailment can just bring your energy levels from here to here. And it's off camera, but you saw the plummet. Okay, you saw the plummet. And the was smacking the ground, like, you know. So, and especially these past couple weeks, because I just had a constant pain here. And of course, for you that know, the brain injury was here, or the incident was all right here, right? So this side has been hurting for like a solid week, week and a half. Solid week for sure. And I'm talking like sharp pains and things like that. And I don't even get Botox until August. Like, it was hurting so bad this week, and I'm like, Botox has to be coming up. Yeah, in like a month. Got another month. And of course, everything changes that. And it could be from me smoking so much, because that's no good, to the things I eat, which I know that's not it, because I've been dealing with this for almost 4 years, 3.5 actually. So I already know in terms of eating and things. But even then, you know, things I drink, coffee sometimes can be annoying. Certain foods can be annoying. Weather can be annoying. Lack of sleep can be annoying. Too much sleep can be annoying. It's a very like slice and dice with a brain injury. And just like, phew, sorry, that was not serious, but in moments it fucking feels like that. Like, please just blow the bitch out. Like, that's some real honest raw shit. It gets bad, and it gets annoying. And it's not just like, not even just from a physical standpoint, from a mental standpoint, because it makes things wonky. From an emotional standpoint, it's a lot. so. And life is already a lot within itself. So throwing some crazy shit like that on it is like, ooh, girl, my head gonna be cut off, and I really don't give a fuck. This is supposed to be a podcast. As long as you bitches can hear me and see these beautiful lips because they're cute, and see this fabulous beard because it eats, and me rubbing my goosebumps. Hey, I ate that. I didn't even mean it like that, but that ain't. Anyway, but I'm definitely in that moment where it's that draining, recharging part. And I think it kind of wraps into last episode. So, like, I'm always going, and it's always like trying to please others and trying to please myself. Because I do try to please myself at times. You know, it may not be a lot, but I do try to please myself as well. So I think trying to please others and everyone, which I also love to do, and then, you know, trying to manage myself and do it for myself too, it's just like I'm never charging. Are you really about to start making all this noise, you thirsty little beautiful snowball? That's fine. It's a podcast. Leisha has something to say. And period. He said, bitch, if you thirsty, take a drink. And he right. He right. He said, replenish. And he's right. I needed to hear it. Thank you, Leche. And two, and I really think it all has to do with like time management. I'm not the greatest at managing time. Try to be. I try to be. When there is anything that is going on, I'm like, put it on the calendar. Put it on the calendar. So I know what time we're doing this thing, and I know what day we're doing this thing. That way, if there's multiple things in the same day, we can move around it. And if that day's too booked and busy, we got the next day. We know what days are open and available and what days are not. But that don't even help. That really doesn't help often. Because, I mean, that's something we do here. Like, you know, my mom respectfully helps me and does that for me because, like, I can do it all. Just put in, I need to see it. Because don't overwhelm me. Don't overstimulate me. Don't overwhelm me. Like, we can't overdo it. So, I'm not sure, you know. I don't know. Well, I don't know why these happen all the time. Again, is it the old age? Is it old age? Let me chill. Is it the age? Is it the brain injury? Is it how I'm managing my life? You know, smoking and coffee and tea, and that's it. You know, which I'm sure that's not helpful for the brain, but when a bitch who can really try to see me and not be a funky ass doctor without calling any of these bitches out, because I should. When a real bitch can see me and help me and try and give me the effort and the time and the assistance and the tools that I need to get other things better, will everything else be able to knock the fuck back off? But when bitches tell you don't even bother to make an appointment until you get your own shit figured out, girl, fuck you. Anyone know any good primary care doctors? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Anyway, until then, I will use whatever tools I find necessary. But speaking of, let me talk to you about how good of a night I had last night. So I really had it in me all day. Well, first of all, yesterday was a good day. I didn't do a lot. I slept. I slept until, was it 3:30 or 4:30? I can't remember. But I woke up when my boss called me and talked about work, whatever, that's irrelevant. And then just up all day chilling, you know. I spent the time to clean my space, and it looks good and it feels good. There's still some things I need to do, but what I did looks good and feels good. I need to tell myself that instead of constantly telling myself it's not done, so you failed. It's still not good enough, because it is good enough, because a huge chunk of it looks better than it did. Not all of it, but it will get there, and that's okay. I need to tell myself that. But I also did like some kitchen work and some back room work, and I vacuumed the whole house, which was nice. Felt so nice. Had beautiful quality time with my mom. Actually talked about things that I don't talk about. I actually went to her and gave that to her, but also gave that to myself. You know, there are things I don't talk about. Rather, you know, dad was a big one, which I need to stop calling him that because he's not my dad anymore, but old habits die hard. But talking about him and talking about the one that passed, we just got news about, which I think I talked about last week's episode. Yes, because I knew about it, because we found out last Tuesday. So I definitely would have talked about it in last week's video, if I chose to. I don't remember. But we talked about family. We talked about a lot of things that I don't talk about. And when I would say I don't talk about, like, I mean I don't talk about. Like, not even to her. Hence, which is why I gave her that conversation yesterday. And that was really nice. That was really nice. That was a very long overdue. So it was nice to have that. That was beautiful. That was just a beautiful bonding, vibing, healing moment. And it was really nice. And after that, did the cleaning, had that moment with mom, which that was kind of in between because, you know, one thing about me, y'all bitches may think that I'm only scatterbrained in this podcast, but I'm telling you, I'm scatterbrained all the time. ADD or something, which I know I was diagnosed with ADD when I was younger. And it was never managed because the Adderall was like not working with me as a kid. So I just kind of been my whole life. And that's okay. Because listen, there's, what is that saying? There's beauty in the madness. There's success in the madness, success in the chaos. Whatever that saying is. Like, I've managed to make it work this long. So, like, all those happened. And then I went on a very nice walk last night. About 10:30, 10:45, 11? It's like 10 something. Maybe closer to 11. It's probably about 10:45 I started the walk. It was 10:45 when I started or 11:45 when I got home. I don't know, something like that. But I know I didn't walk long because, like, the storm was rolling in. I definitely want to say 10:45, 10:30-ish. But anyways, I had the urge to walk all day yesterday. I'm like, you know what? If I don't do anything today, let me get my steps in. Because I've been talking about, I struggle getting my steps in when I'm not working. I do. Especially now that I bumped it up from 3,000 steps a day to 6,000 steps a day. I struggle. So once I noticed my pattern, or once I told myself I'm going to get back on top of this, I've been kind of pushing myself a little bit more about it. Like last week, I think only Tuesday and Wednesday I didn't complete. Or maybe it was Wednesday and Thursday. And then Friday was like almost complete. Saturday, Sunday, Monday was complete. So I think, anyway, I said, bitch, I'm walking today. Let's do it. Let's do it. And did. Just did a nice little walk. And it was beautiful. If y'all are on my socials, you all saw what I posted on Snap. But like just beautiful scenery with the lightning flashing and the clouds are moving and the wind and the breeze. It was a very comfortable moment. And I wasn't just walking. I mean, it was late. Because I kept thinking to myself about noise ordinance. Because I was literally out here walking and dancing and singing to my music. Just getting all the therapy. And it was nice. And I completed my ring, didn't I? I did. 6,100 some odd steps by the time I got home. I had 1,500 before I started. So just throughout the day, I have accumulated, 1,500 steps. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna complete the ring. And it's crazy because a few times while I was out there, I was like, all right, the storm's getting seems to be getting crazy and all that. Maybe I should just go back. And I'm like, ew, why am I cutting myself short? No, just do it all. Just complete it. And I did. And I did. And I liked it too. Now, hopefully I can do it again today. That's the whole point, right? This is something I deal with with some people in my life. And it's like, we have these moments where we can do it, but how can we keep it consistent? I need the consistency. Does that mean I have a problem with consistency? Maybe. I mean, I don't know though. I go to work every single week. I do my job every single week. I may not make my content every single week. I may not be able to push myself to do things that I need to do for myself every single week. But I do the same chores every week. I do the same job tasks every week. So I don't know. Do I have a problem with consistency or no? Or do I just pick and choose? Or do I just run myself so thin that I find that even though these are so important to me in that moment, they're not important because what's important is me getting my rest and my recharge. I don't know. I wonder if y'all even listen to these. I think it's funny because I obviously always love being on camera and being theatrical and crazy. And I love talking. But I notice when I talk to people, and this is no shade toward anybody, and if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. We all can't be Cinderella. But I notice that when I talk to people, no one really gives a fuck. So, example, if I ask you what you're doing today, what did you do today, how are you feeling today, what's tea for the day, and you start to tell me, I'm going to deep dive in everything you just told me. Because let's talk about it. I care about you enough to ask you, but I'm not asking you just for my own well-being, just to be fake. Hey, how are ya? So let's talk about it. And whatever you want to talk about, you'll deep dive in and help me understand more. And whatever you don't want to talk about, you'll say no. And period. But when it's flipped, hey Moki, how you doing today? How you feeling? What's going on? What's tea? What you got planned? What did you do? All right, I'll give you the whole list. And then they just pick one thing from that list, which is usually the last thing in the fucking message or something. Always. Always. And that's the conversation for one more text, and then it's done. Or in the conversation, talking on the phone, being on headpieces, what have you. Tell someone what's going on, a simple, "Aw." And the next topic. I can't stand that. I can't. Because that makes me feel like I'm wasting my time and my energy and my thoughts and my trust and my vulnerableness to share myself with people. And then they're just like, cool. And that's probably completely normal. That may be normal, not normal for me. I personally would do that to someone I don't fuck with, don't want to talk to, don't want to be around, don't care about. So, I don't know. That's just me. Anyway, so I think that's why I do these, because, and people probably think, how can you do a podcast and do all this talking, but say you can't stand talking to people, or you don't like how people respond, blah, blah, blah. Well, when I'm talking to a camera, I have a pretty good inclination that this little camera right here is not going to say nothing to me. And if I did, I would hope you get me checked out. You know what I mean? I'm talking to a wall at this point. In this moment, I am just talking to, I'm talking to you guys who are taking time out of your day to listen, and I love that. Thank you. Shout out to you all. But I mean, just realistically speaking, in this moment of doing this, I am saying this so that it will and potentially reach your ears, but in this very moment, I know I'm just talking to this phone right here, who is capturing it on camera for me. So, that's like the difference. And I think that's why I be getting so snappy with people. Because only the people in my circle have the honor to be snapped at by me. And that's just jokes. But I be so snappy with people. And I love everyone in my circle. So please don't take this the wrong way. But it is what it is. And I said what it said. But I think it's why I be getting so snappy with people when they be like so up my ass. And don't get me wrong, I love it because there are people who want to be in my circle and there are people who want to be at my ass, and that is a nice feeling. There are people who care about me and blase, blase. But it's annoying when people like want to be at my ass and be like, what's going on? And I'm like, bitch, it's posted online. Go watch and you will know everything. Go watch one of my videos. Go comment on one of my videos. Go share one of them. Go look into them. I have people, and there's just some people who are not going to watch my shit, and that's okay. Trust me, it's okay. Legit, it's okay. But it's like, there are people like, okay, but why don't you send it to me? Because it's out there for everyone who cares enough to want to be involved with me. Whole mindset. Maybe that's not a good mindset. Please tell me. Maybe that's not a good mindset, but that's my whole mindset. And I think that's where I kind of like stumble in the getting known aspect of the content creation, because I don't push it. I don't push myself. I make my content. This is what I want to do. This is the content I want to make, and I post it. And I do share it, don't get me wrong. I'll share it on my socials. I say that, but like all my videos, especially like these, landscape videos, those can't get shared to like TikTok or anything because they're... So like any of my links, all my YouTube links go to my Facebook page. And then any of these kind of videos that are short, whatever the fuck you call these, if they're short enough, I'll put them on TikTok and I'll put them on Instagram, and I'll do the reels and the TikToks and the Facebook reels, IG reels, or they both called reels. And I'll do it to Snapchat. I'll post my links to Snapchat because Snapchat you can actually post links. So like I do the links to Facebook and Snapchat when a video hits. But I'm not like messaging all my friends and all my family members and all my people and shoving these links in their face. Like I'm not one of those Twitter bots who are like under everyone's post posting about me. That's weird, in my humble opinion. That's weird as fuck and bot behavior. I don't do that. I've always said, I'm just going to post what I post, and the right people are going to find me, and the real ones are going to be involved, and they're going to want to see it, and they're going to look it out, look for it, and they're going to stick around. So I don't know what that means. I'm probably not advertising myself very well, or marketing myself very well. But that's okay. Not really, because this is like the dream and obviously the goal. So maybe I need to do better on that. But even then, I don't know how beyond what I already do. Like I've tried how they be having them groups and stuff on Facebook and stuff, like if y'all got a Facebook, or like wherever they just be having groups. So like I've done all them little YouTubers groups and all that stuff, and that shit ain't nothing but spam. bitches selling accounts, buy your followers here, but nah, that's not what I want. How about a genuine group of YouTubers who are trying to make it and want their stuff shared and trying to get out there? That would be nice. So like I've done all that kind of shit. It's like, Why I look cute when I do that? I'm dead. I'm dead. What the fuck we even talking about right now? Don't it sound like I contradict myself a lot? Like, I know I just talked about how people will ask you how you're doing and all that, and then when you tell them, they get shut down. But then I said later that people be at my butt asking me how I'm doing. I'm like, bitch, go watch my videos. Ain't that funny how that's two completely different? But that's really how this works. That's really how my brain works. Obviously, every time someone texts me how my day is or something, I'm not like, bitch, I vlogged it, go watch. Imagine. I don't do that. But I have done it, I have brought it up to people before, you know, just in broad statement kind of things. Because there have been people out there who have said, you know, I want you to send it to me personally. And it's just like, no. I put it out on my public profile for everyone to see, which you are a part of. And if you choose not to see it, even though you're a part of it, or choose not to respond to it to where it comes back to me because you didn't get it yourself, no, that's weird to me. That's weird, no? Like, oh yeah, I saw your work, but you didn't send it to me personally, and I'm your friend, so that's why I didn't like interact with it. Ew? Would that not be an ew? I don't know. That's just me. But like, I'm not talking about with like mukbangs and stuff. I'm just talking about like, really those genuine questions of like, what'd you do today? You watched my story. You know what I did today. Do you have anything to say about what I did today? Like, oh, hey, I saw you did that mukbang. That was cool as fuck. How was it? Oh, cool, you saw that? Jeez, thanks. It was really good. Let's talk about it if you would like. You know what I mean? But that could just be an asshole trait of mine. I mean, to be honest, because it's just like, why would I want to talk about what I did today when you saw what I did today? You tested me on what I did today and I'm the one that got it on camera? Does that make sense? That may be a cunty moment, forgive me. I don't even know what my whole fucking point of going in on that was anyway. Part, I guess, just how people could question how I do this. It's easy. One, I don't have to worry about if anyone is listening. I don't have to worry about someone shouting over me. I don't have to worry about someone picking and choosing what they're going to respond to or listen for. I can say everything I want in this moment and remove anything I want in this moment, which I don't really do. I kind of like Trisha Paytas' stance on it. You know, whatever's recorded is in there. Sometimes if it gets too crazy, I'll cut, but or if there's weird noises, loud noises that would drive me crazy, I'm not going to put it out there to drive y'all crazy. But it is different. Just like people get gagged when I say I'm an introvert, because I really the fuck am. Like, if you want, for me to be myself, like in a crowd, I would have to have my gang with me. And even when my gang is with me, I am still like on edge. But baby, give me my gang and give me my drink, loose. Loose. And that's all right. Loose meaning like me. Like, I don't give a fuck. Because that liquid courage got me feeling all right. I don't give a fuck. But on camera, Which is like typically the saying, you know, like Twitter bitches who be saying everything they be saying, or just internet bitches who be saying anything wild and crazy, wouldn't dare say it to your face or in a public setting. Kind of like that, except there's nothing that I wouldn't say to your face. Excuse me, there's nothing that I wouldn't say to your face, and that is on, period. But it's the way you get me, literally, that will change. Because you better believe, if you want to get in my face in public, we can get gully. I'm not a bug bitch just on camera. I'm a bug bitch, period. But I'm a respectful person, period. You will always get respect from me first. Always. Until you match my respect with disrespect, then we on disrespect. But what I'm saying is that laugh, crazy, outgoing, like I don't give a fuck, like hey, you know, that's more private. That's more guarded around people. Cause it's like, these bitches can't handle that brightness level, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, I had to turn cunt for a second, my bad. Stage fright and all that things, you know, the fun things that people like me deal with. Straight up. And I think that's more common than we let on. I really do. Especially post-COVID and shit like that. Everyone got so used to being, I see you, bitch, where are you? Can't see you in this funky-ass camera, but I can see you in my... post-COVID and all that, when everyone had to be quarantined and shit, definitely fucked with people's mentality more. I have this thing here, and I've had this for 2 months now, I want to say. And I pop it all the time, and that's probably really bad because it's right on, like, the nasal cavity and such. So, like, obviously, you can get straight into the bloodstream and go in here. And, but I pop it all the time, and white pus constantly comes out, but it never goes away. So that's, like, another reason why I'm trying to get my doctor shit figured out, because I want this bitch cut out, because, first of all, you can see it, obviously. And I hate it. I fucking hate it. With a passion, but you can see it and it doesn't go away no matter what. So obviously I'm thinking it's like I guess it's a cyst. I'm guessing it's a cyst. So one more thing to keep my ass ugly and humble. A bitch can never be cute. Oh, look at these eyebrows. I need to get them done soon. Because like this one's always been perfect and this one's always been fucked up. Always. And I know you're gonna be like, oh my God, I wouldn't even notice if you didn't call it out. Well, bitch, I'm calling it out. Okay? Anyway, sorry, just had to take a moment to humble my ass. I'm gonna grab this drink. Because, bitch, I'm thirsty. Don't sleep. Don't sleep on it. Because let me tell you one thing about my pussy. 2 things gonna make it pop. Well, a couple things. But in terms of soda, a couple things gonna make it pop. Sunkiss being both of them motherfucking things. Ooh, I'm lying. Well, Sunkissed orange, top tier. Sunkissed grape, amazing. Pero Fanta grape, top tier. And I don't know, I mean, I feel like I should put Fanta orange in there too, because Sunkissed and Fanta are both of the only ones I will drink in terms of like, what the fuck are these called? Fruits flavored drinks. But even though it's just orange and grape that I'll do, though I do want to try the Fanta pineapple, I ain't done it yet. But orange soda, one thing about it and 2 things for sure, It's gonna make my sizzle pussy. It's gonna make my pussy sizzle like this can is, okay? Girl, mom too good by bringing them home. She brought them home and I was like, oh shit. Period. Please stop bringing me Dr. Pepper. I'm tired of Dr. Pepper. I don't do Dr. Pepper like that. I know I do McDonald's Dr. Pepper like that, but let me tell you something. And I will say it in every video, bitch, they put Coke or pussy juice or something in their Dr. Pepper because it's mwah. Okay, but like you get Dr. Pepper fountain drink anywhere else? I'll drink it. Like, for example, when we go to Burger King, they don't have Pepsi, they have Coke. And Dr. Pepper or Pibb, whichever one they have. I don't fuck with Coke, because I fuck with Pepsi. So give me that Dr. Pepper, please. But Dr. Pepper fucks my stomach up. Hurts so bad. So bad. So they little alchemistry, chemistry stuff ain't right. But McDonald's, they know what the fuck they doing with that Dr. Pepper. Because every time I sip it, my pussy start clapping. And it's zoom. Anyway, I hope this was good for you all. I often feel like I don't deliver, honestly, and quite honestly, I feel like I just repeat myself every episode. And maybe this gives light into when I say my life constantly feels like it's on repeat and replay, and I'm just reliving the same things over and over. Let that be the light shining through then. Let this be my proof. Sometimes I feel like I'm just in a deep rut, that constant spinning wheel of the same shit. And I don't like that. I don't like thinking the same battles, seeing the same battles, doing the same chores, doing the same day-to-day thing. Nothing new, nothing exciting, nothing different, nothing. It's just repetitive. It's like a hamster wheel. Sorry, Leche. It's like a hamster wheel. Just going in place. But maybe that will change. I mean, I do see the changes, obviously. Look, I'm doing it different. As everyone should be different, right? Maybe not a podcast episode. That should probably be more on the consistent side of the same area, the same thing. And maybe this is it. I don't know if I like this one, but like I can move. I don't have to be in front of my window. I just chose it for this morning because it's very nice. Because one thing about me, I hate the lighting in my room. I do. So I just got this overhead light, straight up. Bitch, is that straight up? I can't tell because I'm gay. Straight up is just one light. And, I mean, it's 4. But dark corner. Not dark corner over there because I have a window over there too. I got 2 windows in my room because it's a bougie beach. But dark corner. That drives me crazy. Insane. But I have daylight in here. So like when I turn them on, whoa. So, I don't know. So I love natural daylight when I can get it. Which is a struggle for a bitch who works 3rd shift. Let me tell you. So when I was working middays, I was waking up and enjoying the sunrise. Okay? But now, this is when I should be going to sleep, and that's fucking crazy. Do you know how hard it is, bitch, to block out the sun, bitch? Do you fucking know how hard that is, bitch? Because you think you doing it right, bitch, but then you got the motherfucking sunlight coming through the motherfucking cracks, bitch. And my bed right next to this window, and now that bell gonna storm. Oh, bitch. Ooh. No. It's hard to do. It's hard to deal with. And sometimes that's why I'm up this fucking late. Because I love mornings. Love mornings. love mornings. I think that's why I'm a night owl, because I love early morning, and I'm talking pre-sunrise morning to sunrise. I mean, I used to spend like these mornings with my grandparents sitting out on their porch in the country, watching hummingbirds, after watching the news, after having our coffee and eating my little bowl of cereal. Like, that's, everything's reminiscent, right? Everything's connected to something. So like the mornings just hit for me. They do. Anyway, listen. I'm gonna post this and just let it be. Can y'all just like let it be too? Can y'all just like let me know what y'all think about it in the comments? If y'all feel like this is a redundant ass conversation I have every week, please tell me. If you think I'm hitting it at least one thing different every week, let me know in the comments. If there's one thing I keep repeating week to week, tell me to stop bringing it up. And we'll just work on it. We'll just work on it. Fuck it. Because at the end of the day, it's all we can do. That's all we can do. When you say do, you gotta go zoom. Okay, that's how you say it. That's how you say it. When you say to, you gotta say me soon. And zoom what it do, and I said so soon. Okay? And that's the face you gotta make when you do it. Soon. Because not only does it roll off the tongue, it's rolling off the lip. So when it rolls off the lip, it's pushing it down. Okay, y'all. That's crazy. I'm done. Almost made it an hour. I'm currently at 51:55, so let's just say 52, because we know I'm going to talk for 5 more seconds. So we're going to say 52. But usually I cut out the pre-start where it's all like, hey guys, you know, I cut straight to the hey guys, and then of course I cut off the very ends where I'm like, all right, bye. And then I got to try to stop it, that the fidgeting part gets cut out. With that being said, we have made it to, I haven't said the episode number this entire episode because I forgot what number I'm at, but I'm going to pre-call it here now and say this is episode 7. 7 weeks of me doing a podcast. Non-stop, every week. If that's not fucking consistency, which 7 weeks is not long, but I mean, fuck, already. What the fuck does that mean? Is that when you call me an oxymoron or just stupid? I have already almost been at my job for a year. That's wild. That's crazy. Literally. I think it's a month exactly. Today's the 17th. I think I was hired August 15th. August 15th through the 17th was my hire time last year. So literally in a month, I will hit my 1-year mark. I always said that if it gets too crazy there, I will just write out a year just to claim that freshness of I have been back into the work field for a year. I can now take that and run and go anywhere. That might come into play. But unless they take care of me. Because if some shit starts to happen, then I can ride it out a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Really make that pussy pop in the company. Maybe I can teach someone. Ooh, let me not say that because they watch. Just in case they watch. Start calling them all kinds of names. I'm like, you know what? We're going to let you go. Anyway, speaking of letting me go, I'm going to go. Okay? I hope y'all enjoyed it. And do what I said, though. Stop fucking around. Let me know what y'all thinking about these episodes in the comments below, please. Even if it's just one person, the one bitch watching it, tell me what you think. And if you don't want to do it in the comments, if you're someone that's like, you know, in my circle, hit me up and tell me. Bitch, I know where to find me. Because Linktree.MoraleKing. You can find all my socials and hit me a message and tell me what you think about what the fuck I'm doing. And how I'm doing it. Okay? Episode 7. See you guys in episode 8. Bye.